Hi, my name is James. This is James Loves Games. Happy Tuesday. Happy Alan Wake Part Tuesday. Wow, right out the gate. Right out the gate with hilarious jokes. So, as I said, we're playing Alan Wake Remastered. Alan Wake 1 Part 2. And, yeah. So, let's get the spookiness back on track. What's up, Dwayne Johnson? Into the darkness before the light. Yes. Brett Williams. Just two hays. Part Tuesday is canon now. It is. You wait till Alan Wake Part 2 on Tuesday. It'll be the best. What's up, Raina? Hello. Let's continue.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Put the lotion in the basket.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in
The
2 days.
entire manuscript.
Good girl.
Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging
This
around.
guy's so greasy.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
Nightingale?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh?
Aw,
I
you
heard on the
Jimmy
radio
Ray.
you would visit.
Who wants
Well,
to know?
I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Trailer? Is
Always
she an
moves
actress?
around on time.
Oh.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
Urban
and
legends?
Get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister.
Cauldron
The Indians
Lake.
thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Native Americans.
Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches.
I'm a
couldn't
famous
find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place
You'd
came
have to
be
learn to
called
read.
Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah. What the heck? Come on, Randolph. Get the lead out. Jonathan C., good to see you. It's going well. Your mom's an urban legend. She's very real. And she lives in the countryside, so she's technically a rural
Local
legend.
girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story.
They were
Scratching
lovers.
hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Scratching
Anyway,
hag.
Al,
That's kind of
I'm
rude.
just getting to the best part. All
Al.
the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I
What?
asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and
Is this her
Zane
trailer?
before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
What do you have camo netting over your dumpsters? What the heck is this? Come on, Randolph. I feel like you really took the long way around that. Oh, the boat's in the way. I see. Yes. Sheesh. This game would be 6 hours, but for
Well,
Randolph.
Mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Here's where she lives. Oh, by the way, what are you doing here? Seems like you should have asked that earlier, mister.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Sorry, just got the bong going, Mr. Wake.
Hey,
It's been a rough
really
morning.
Good.
What do you call
Rose.
this again?
Yes.
Coffee?
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh,
Please don't take off your
Barry,
clothes.
She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh,
No wonder it's so good. Ah, sweet mother.
What?
Whoa.
What?
We were here to drug you. What the heck? I wonder everybody loves their coffee so much. Don't look up my skirt, Mr. Wake.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You
Right.
must finish what you started.
You could have just come in the door.
I insist.
You
Didn't need
must
to
turn
drug
the
me
lights
and-
on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
How many times is he going to wake up from a dream?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Hey, it's the same TV.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
She's such a good writer.
I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Of course. Is that all me? Wow, she is a fan. She seems a little old to have something like this above her bed. I feel like that's really like she's probably like 28 years beyond needing that above where she sleeps.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't
Thanks.
work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
No.
Thank you. A nice day.
You're not going to charge me extra for the roofie, are
My
you?
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly.
Oh my gun. You do class up the joint, Brett. We would just be so trashy without you. We would be trailer trash without you. She really likes her uniform, Rena. Yeah.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Mr. Randolph.
There was no time to waste.
Get to the car. See if I can remember how to play this. Ooh, radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all.
The weather is heavy?
Tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps.
Yeah.
But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, hi, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah.
You do. You do.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and,
Hey, Sister A. Good to see you.
Well, I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today. And now I'm just alone here.
I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Do, 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 do. I done been peeking in Rose's windows and saw you were still
you're gonna
there.
get it now.
Why's that?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
Sounds like FBI. What the heck? Hold on! He's white!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
What the heck is going on? Warrants? Probable cause? What's that?
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Shoot to kill. Are they actually chasing me? There he is. There he goes. There he went. No. No, I'm not. Ah! Ah!
Oh, damn.
I didn't do it. Oh, shoot. Dang. I don't even have my gun anymore. I bought it from some guy, fair and square. Finders keepers and all that. Head them off at the pass. I hate that cliche.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Well, how many Hawaiian shirts do I have? I don't know, like 4 or 5. I just like them. It's also kind of like today was our last warm day, probably till spring. So I kind of wanted to get it out of my system. Yeah, is this GTA 6? I would hope GTA 6 is better than this. Not that it's bad, but if you're gonna spend, you know, over a decade on a game, it better be real. That can't be good. Escape the police, you say? I'm not so sure about that. Catch your breath, Alan. It's okay. Hey, Last Olympian, I finally made it. Can you repeat the intro? No. We went to the trailer park to meet Rose. She gave us coffee, and it was drugged, and we passed out. I woke up a day later, and I tried to leave, and the FBI started shooting at me. So, that's where we are. Uh-oh. It's about to get spooky. Oh, jeez. Something is amiss. Ah, that's just not friendly. This is like Lost. Giant smoke monster tearing everything up.
This
he does seem to be in better shape.
Where I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Ah!
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
No. Oh, there is. There is somewhere to run. Oh, jeez. What is it? He's all out of shape. I did not cause any of this. Let's see what's up here. What horrors await? Ooh. Oh, that's bad. It is such a nice area, though, isn't it? Sensitive. What's in here? Machine gun, I hope?
This is James. Mulligan, Thorn, come in. Over.
Thorn here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that
hopped up on goofballs.
To whip a load of scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan.
Oh, the scotch.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Gotcha. You better get them here quickly.
We're gonna go meet Wolfman Jack. All right, so drunk FBI coming at me. Typical Rose behavior. I know, she's always leading them back to her trailer.
That the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station.
She honeypotted
seemed
me.
like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working in a coal mine.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Yeah, probably not going to touch that. Ah. What about a thermos? Isn't Thermos a brand name? Do they have the rights to use that in this game?
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh. So... Ah. The generator puzzle. If you want to call it a puzzle, it's not really a puzzle. Just press X 3 times.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix
What?
it and try again.
No, monsters are going to show up, aren't they? No. There's sparks flying out all over the place. Yeah, Rena, he did just leave his friend back there. Well, what's he gonna do? Carry him? He weighs twice as much as me. He's living well on that 15%. So what, the Predator's out here now? Is that what's happening? How about you two, just for good measure? Yeah. I don't like this one bit.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Breaker 19. Good. Whoa! Oh, what's up? Well, those are effective. Kaboom! Alan. Get it together, Al.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
Pat Maine.
Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't
It sounds serious, Pat. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, jeez. Ah! Ah! Well, let's get a move on, shall we? Let's get our boogie woogie on. Ouch! Stop that. Leave him alone. Hey, I dodged it. Give me a break. Hey! God. Ah, run, boy! There we go. Oh, come, my lady. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's getting straight up silly over here. What Wouldn't you say? Ah! Ouch. Got a piece of me. No. Ah! Pop you. I'll pop you with my flashlight. Oh no. It's a big man. Ah!
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Turn off the music right now.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you wouldn't have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting
Poor people live
those
there.
people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Hey, Seraph.
A little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
I'm currently hunted by the law. Dan Brown.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
There's two. Oh, Matrix. Daring escape, Alan. Real heroic stuff.
I had fallen off so many cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's
I
what
better
get for
find
reading
you
a
soon,
book
because I don't know
non-stop.
any more writers'
It was
names.
probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going.
Paging Mr. Wake.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Did he get to spanking?
I have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I wish my cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. Leaving your friends behind is tight. All the cool people leave their friends behind. Oh, jeez. Get away. No, don't jump, you fool. Get in the thing. Gosh. Oh, you guys are quick out in these woods. You're quick with a joke or to light up a smoke. But there's some place that I'd rather be. Ah! Ouch! We made the same. Oh yeah, I've got ammunition. I can fight back somewhat.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
What do you mean, someone like me? Man? That can't be good. Right. Whoa! Ah! Back. Oh, shoot. Why aren't you dodging, Alan? I'm pressing L1. He seemed keen not to dodge anything. That's what the plot is, but we can drive it home. With one flashlight. Well. Let's go. Outside. Whoa! Huh? You're a dangler, boy. Oh, jeez. All right. I don't like this place so much. Oh, wow. This place kind of sucks. Okay. I died. I did die. I don't want to go in there. Is that necessary? Let's do this. Ah, that's the trigger. Okay. That's nice. Ow! Stop it! What are you doing? He just I'm getting the elbow. That was more rude than harmful. It's just, sheesh. Let's learn this fighting style. Oh my gosh. All right. You know what? You keep your rifle. I don't even want it. I really don't. You can keep it. That's more trouble than it's worth. And I swear. Oh, here we go. Ah! I guess it doesn't matter what I do. Back! Oh, and then I died. Watch your step, Alan. Watch your step. You leave Gosh out of it. This is clearly God's problem. Oh, gosh. What the? In light, you can hurt them. It's true. Oh. They need to come into the light. Yeah, if you can make it out. Let's do this. I'm gonna come out this way. What are you gonna do? No! Don't you dare turn off. Oh, he did not like that. No. These guys are stuck a little bit. Come on, guys. What does that say? The darkness controls the taken? See, I've been saying that for years. Well. Here's hoping for that checkpoint, right?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Yep. Okay. Sure. That's called foreshadowing. That was delightful. Hold on. Stinging. I think I have my eyes open for a lot of that. Oh, gosh. I need to blink more. Ugh. My eyes red. Let's go. Ugh. Snuck past a bunch of them. Yo, batteries. Gosh, sorry. Just a second. One moment, please. Keep these here for just such an occasion. Just gotta wipe my face off a little bit. Jeez. I'm so scared. Oh gosh. You guys having a good week so far? I know I am. My goodness. Oh, just need to freshen up a bit. I've been staring at screens for like 12 hours today, so just kind of gotta find a remedy for that. Ugh, okay. I feel refreshed. Let's go. Me liking your pinky controller, James? Yeah, isn't it nice? It is pink. I have two white ones. The kind of like wine red one and a pink one. In some cultures, they remove the foreshadowing before you're considered old enough to tell stories. Fun fact. Huh. Interesting. Actually looking at buying colored controllers soon. Although somewhat tempted to buy that DualSense Edge controller, whatever it's called. Yeah, that one does look pretty sick. It's expensive. It's a lot of money. So yeah, sometimes just like I get the grease on my face works its way into my eyeballs and stings like the dickens. So it's good to have that in your pocket.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
Can you hear me now?
So alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
What would a cell phone make that?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Well, she is a woman, am I right? I'm so sorry. Low-hanging fruit, I know.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
And then I looked on the hill, and there was a strange man in purple clothing. It was Magneto. I've been playing with bookkeeping and tax code all day. Ooh, that's the best. Tax code, schmax code. Won't let you relax code. I don't know. I don't have a funny thing to say about the tax code. Oh, is it here? Finders keepers. Whoa. Oh, what are you? Come on. I'll light you up. Literally. Not what I meant to do, obviously. Ow! Where'd it come from? Hey! Forest gypsies are aggressive. James about to get canceled, part 3. I think you have to be started before you get canceled. Or planned, I suppose. There's no plan here.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
This seems like definitely not OSHA compliant kind of place. I don't know. Bet some monsters show up. Dun-dun.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
It believes in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Ouch. Away from me. Ow. What is... Ouch. I am... Ouch. Okay, I get it. It's dangerous. Gosh.
We're on the opposite shore.
Oh.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Just monkey bar your way over there from the bottom. Or take your chances with the train. Oh. Follow. Should this bridge be breathing? I'm gonna use a flare this time.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Say what? Back. Oh. So now I have just random objects trying to kill me. I-beams out to get me.
As a
You
teenager,
fight that.
just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty. Heavy duty, shake your booty. Oh, get out of here. No, I did not. Hey. Ow. 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 Haha, dead. How many times have I died tonight? Someone should tell Alan this would be easier in the morning. He should just go to bed.
Books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Anything and anyone and anything and anyone. There, Moss. We're gonna try something this time. Oh, it's monsters. Oh, let me shoot. Dang it. Ah! Reload 2, you goof. Oh my gosh. Boom. Those things exploded too realistically. It was not satisfying at all. No, I can't get it. Wait, what was that? Thought I saw something. Yeah, boom. I don't like the big guys. It's probably go without saying, though. I don't think I'm supposed to like them. They're not my friends. In light, you can hurt them. Yes, thank you. What? Where's Light Gamer? This concerns him. Ooh. Could it be? Yeah.
Our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Uh-huh.
All too often, the stars are right.
In Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion.
Let's get as close as we can.
Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
This makes me want to watch the
Well,
X-Files.
Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Ooh.
Of course, Mr. Derleth. Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Like, wait, can he leave?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 6,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alan's bored with this.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Night Springs is by far the best part of this game. Definitely very X-Files. I like how short it is too. It's like there's not even really story. It's just like, he's looking for something. Kiss me. Oh, alien bugs in my chest. In Night Springs. Oh. These chairs are everywhere. Do they have these chairs in other countries? Or is this a purely evil American invention? Because these are just like the worst chairs ever. Honestly. Prone to pranking. You know, you kind of like saw off most of one of the back legs and you sit on it and it explodes. Plastic shrapnel everywhere.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh. We've got similar ones in Australia. Not exactly the same, but very similar. Yeah, I'm sure there's like one company in like China that makes a few variants of the exact same thing. Probably cost $5 per chair. Ooh, this can't be good. Oh, it's the thing from the thing. Hey, buddy. You want to not do that? Oh, geez, I'm crushed. Oh, getting crushed. I'm getting crushed. Oh, he's really trying to murder me. Oh. Ouch! No! Gonna get squished! Move it, buddy! It's gonna be bad for both of us. Oh, shit! Cut me up before we go. Oh my gosh. In Night Springs. I've got lots of shots. Ah. Ouch! Ouch! No! Oh, jeez. More guys just show up. Yep, they did. They did. Oh, no! Come on! This fight sucks. Have to shine light on a bulldozer. Come on. Ah. Yes. Yikes. 1 hour shout out. Thank you, Sister A.
これのスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
James Loves Games brought to you by Jack Moore, Turbo88, Last Lippy, and Ever Sprite, and apparently Brett Williams too. I am very important. Also, stop dying. That was perfect timing. You just sort of wormed your way into the to the sponsor role today. Ah, you earned it. You certainly earned it. More stuff. Yes, I needed your inspirational advice. Stop dying. Really, I should have been doing that all along. I see that now. Dying was really the thing that was holding me back. Goofy run. Nobody should ever be jumping like this. Now that's a gate. Boom. I love the checkpoint reached. Like drum. Bong. Boom. Ooh. Another car chase? Isn't the JLG stream without multiple deaths? That's true. I think I've had enough for several streams.
To see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
What am I looking at here? Oh.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Let's go to the coal mine.
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt
Yeah, how? Drive much?
a textbook case of insanity.
I've been drinking and thinking of you. It's driving me crazy like I'm driving off a cliff in this truck. I need to fix this road. What the heck? This truck's got some splashy steering. Hill. Oh, there's a hill? Is that what this is? This tall thing made of rocks? Oh, you know there's something up here. There's definitely something up here. James showing off his excellent real-world driving skills. That's right. I drive even better than this in real life, so watch out.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now,
thanks, Pat.
On a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the FBI agent. Oh, I don't recognize that song. In his defense, he does live in New York City and probably doesn't have much driving experience. That's true. You know what? I'm taking Sam Raimi's car. This is where it's at. Oh, I got in a coal mine driving Sam Raimi's car.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Driving is better than some other games that came out around the same time. It is. It's just simple and straightforward. Doesn't try to do too much. Just works the way you think it would work. Which is good. It's very intuitive.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Well, what Pat doesn't know is that he's down with the sickness. So, in 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Those poor kids.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
This looks like a good place to get tortured.
The place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Kind of like this chapter, then.
Wait, where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Oh!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Oh, is this the way I gotta go?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay. Don't like it so much when the game just randomly explodes. Ah, broken legs. Here we go. We did spooky forests and spooky construction sites. Now we're doing spooky coal mine. Now what am I calling spooky coal mine? Oh, nice. You go. Yeah, I'm hanging this finally. 10 hours in. What the heck? How about you just not do that? Ow! Golly. Son of the gun. Oh, you too, huh? It's two, Brute! It's two. It's two objet. Well, there we go. Ah, I got flashbangs. Where are you? Change of plans. Never heard of it. I'm not from around here, so I don't know these place names. Why did I do that? Oh. I'm supposed to go this way. Well, that was dangerous.
What the hell?
What? The trees, too? I don't really see getting around that. You know?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Here we go. Driving over it would help. Maybe not. This is the only way to fly. Jeez, camera. Ah. Whoops. I'm really glad that car was there. Oh, and it's nice and dark too. Ah! Oh, it's creepy stuff. It's come to life. Oh my gosh. Objects trying to kill me. No. Oh, is that when you get out? No. Stop that. No, thank you. Hard pass. Got plenty of batteries. Okay. Big room with lots of explodies. Oh, jeez. What was that one? You blasted 4 taken into ashes with a single flashbang. Yes. Yes. I'll tell you what, folks. Sometimes life is grand. Not today, but sometimes. Woo. That worked really well. Oh, there's a ladder. It's the Rose Suchik ladder. Hello.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Where exactly? Show us on the doll where the darkness touched you. Oh, that's a tree. I'm an environmentalist. That's bad. Trees chasing me.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
But there's no way they weren't either, right? Jeez. How can there be so much debris in this forest? Right, son. More A's. Alright, you know what? You guys need a little something. Ouch! No! No! Don't you dare. Oh, come on. I knew it was coming. Cool trophy, James. Thank you, Brett. I like, you know. Oh, it's dirty darkness. I didn't realize I couldn't step on it. Don't step on it. Don't step on it. No likey. Oh, come on, I died that one. Whoa, you got up there easily. With no trouble. Oh, he's charging. Ah, in your face. You got a bullet in your head. Ouch! You... How long we gonna do this, fellas? It's always men, right? Skulking about in the woods with guns. The ladies just drug us when they pretend to, you know, give us coffee. Made light work of that. Looks like you had a shot all along. I need to catch up with these. I am running behind the pun game.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Raymond Chandler. You're reaching with that one. G-Man. Bird. More bird. That dude's description on the phone does not match the way I've gone. Like, I would have gotten 100% lost. It's just the mountain outside. It's like, bro, there's like 50 mountains outside. What are you talking about? Trash? Ah, sweet trash. What's that? That is a hinge. That is a hinge on a wooden box. Oh, what are we doing? That is not what I meant. Oh, how on earth did that go through? Not at all what I meant to use. Whatever gets the job done, right? Whatever brings home the gabagoosh, you know what I mean? Hey, Abishag, good to see you. And Franco, it's all good, man. It's all good. The flashlight is killing it. What you got in that thing, D's? Oh, yeah. D's batteries. Is it worth it? Is it worth 2 broken ankles to get a thermos? I have no intention of getting all 100, so no, it's not. But if I see one, I'm gonna go get it. Full copper tops. Bang, boom, bing. I feel like games like this missed good opportunities to have really cool tie-ins with some kind of battery company.
I had
you
no
know?
real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Whoa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. What? Oh, no! Haha! Suckers! Oh, no! Wrong button. No! I'm sorry I called you suckers. Who's the suckers now? Alright. Fair enough. That's what I get for gloating. Don't gloat.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that
I know how you
wasn't
feel,
enough,
Alan.
I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Point this thing at him and hope he listens to me. Oh! I need some more ammo. Wait, is this a cave? No, it was not. This is a bad place. This is one of them infinite spawning kind of places. I guess I can go either way, huh? Jimmy no likey. Are you kidding me with this? Are you kidding? They are not kidding. At all. Eat battery acid, you slime. Ah, it's bad. Turn on. See you, suckers. I never learned. This better not be one of them going out lights. Marketing could be so much more fun if they just had good pun guy on staff. They're not kidding. Light them up. Yeah, light them up. Yeah. Light them up. Up and at them.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Graveyard. What? What does that mean? Well, this is doing nothing to you, huh? Back. One. Oh, this is bad. Hate to run and gun, but I went out of here. I don't need batteries. I need bullets. You fool. It's gonna be one of those things.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to be adding to its deadness. For sure. Need a higher wattage mag light for the big guys. Yes. What's with the... What the... Can you just not... Oh, gosh. Car, really? Oh, my gosh. Oh, let me read this real quick.
Things were
This is
never
more
as
interesting.
simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
We've all been there, Alan. It's okay. Ah! Well, that stinks. It's very bad. We just add, 5 minutes to this whole process. Thank you, Brett. We need to go back to keeping track of how many times I fall, so we can just have them all. So many falls. Anything in here? Is there a giant ammo stockpile in here, perhaps? Wait a minute. Was there a big, huge open door? No, there wasn't. I don't know why I thought there was. Let's just go. Go. Ghost Town. Jump. Some signage would be nice. Mind the gap. Caution. Thermos. This is good coffee. I don't need batteries. I need bullets. I'm just gonna start throwing batteries at them. Probably hurt just as much. It would really hurt if you got smacked in the head with a D battery, Jeez. Demon tracker time. Hey! Oh, you too, huh? Ouch. It's good to have the batteries in times like this, of course. It's times like these you love some batteries. It's times like these you need a lot of D's. Oh, jeez. Ah! Ooh, you know what? Fair time. Yeah! Iron Horse, you made the train engine run out of steam. I'll allow it. Like in Top Shot when he just throws a handful of bullets. Hot Shots, yeah. Exactly. Hot Shots. What a great movie. Great timing there, James. Thank you, Jonathan. Not the choo-choo. I choo-choo choose you. Key? How often does that happen? You pick up the key before you actually get to the door. I mean, I guess that's most of Resident Evil 1. Hello? Kidnapper? Ooh.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Are you gonna give him back? The guy's staring directly into my soul. He's got those eyes. I would rather have the shotgun, if I'm being honest. I don't want to focus. I want to climb. I want to escape and run away. Boom. Checkpoint. Now we need to put together all the singing James clips. Yeah. I'm in a mood tonight, I guess. Dots?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Hey, dumb fat. Why you so slow? You want wife dead? You hurry, go fast. Stupid. That's how I imagine it going. Really? Just the one bullet. These woods are breathing. I do not like that. I think I used all my flashlight puns already. There aren't many. Ooh, I'll be up this mountain in a flash.
Birds.
Da birds. Bird music, bird music. Ah! There you go. Get out of here, you birds. Ooh, you know what? I got lots of flares. Yeah! Ah! You jerk birds. Can you not come from like above? It's really hard to get a shot off that way. Ah! You dirty birds. Get out of here. Nobody likes you, birds. I like how the birds scream. Yeah, get out of here. These bird bongos are the best. Nope, not that one. We are very smart. We find things to make us go. Yes, I think they're trying to murder you. Oh. Crow up, Brett. I'm not even gonna let that one play all the way. That was... I want to shower after that one. Tunnels to the tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Okay. What? Stop nagging me. Wait, what is down here? Anything good? You down here, bud?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Oh, my brain parts.
Alice?
Oh, did you find a spider? What's the problem? Just put a glass over it. I'll be right there.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Hold on, let me read this
The
page.
hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night.
I run on camaraderie.
As they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Unless they're not crows, in which case they're just ravenous. Mmm. I'm gonna bet Alan cannot swim. Who wants to bet Alan can't swim? Let's find out. Ah! Okay. We learned something about Alan today. Ah, these slick Yankees think they're so smart with their big, tall buildings and their book learning and college. They come out to the country. They can't do no swimming. He ain't never been swimming in a silver mine. Where's the rest of the light coming from in here? It's awful bright. Called it. Yep. I don't know why, but this cave kind of reminds me of Elden Ring. If I see some crystallians in here, I'm gonna be actually pretty happy. I'm surprised. This game is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, though. Like I think I went over this already, but it's cheesy in a good way. I say that, but this looks like a boss room, so we'll see how that goes. Now, am I fighting a cave-in? Jeez. Hey, what? Right at the gate? Shrubs here. Don't want any trouble. If you don't mind, I would like to read my own book.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Jonathan, see, this game is actually quite good. I imagine I would have enjoyed playing through this when it first released. Yeah, honestly, I'm happy enough just watching it. Probably won't play it. That too. This has me more excited to play the second one, though, which I think is coming out imminently, very soon, like in a week or something. If people are dying when you flash them, maybe look into a gym membership. Cover it up. Oh, I only have 5 rounds. Oh, there we go. Got some more Pistalians. Any chance there's a big stash of shotgun shells somewhere around here?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Okay, could I focus a little bit longer? That was rather short. Don't trip, Alan. Yeah, I'm glad you're playing it so I know what to expect for the second one. Well, I'm glad I'm doing everyone a service. I'm also glad I got this for free. So. All right. What's up here? Pistol ammo? Nothing? Ah. Jonathan, see, yeah, I'm actually very keen for the second one now. A little too athletic for a writer, but all that's fine. Yeah, it looks way stranger. Of course, I haven't beaten this one, so I don't know how strange this one's going to get. What the heck? Ah! Puzzle solved. Can somebody check real quick? When does that one come out? Alan Wake 2. I know it's very soon. It's this month sometime. Just remember, no swimming. He can't make an Alan Wake, just an Alan Splash. Oh. Ah, that's not a kick. Ain't that a kick in the door? What's up here? Flares. Flareon, I choose you. Gotta be something good up here, right? Right? We might get Night Springs version 2. Ah, now I have to get it. Just for more Night Springs. Oh.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head.
Molnir?
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
But you know, after playing Control, I am absolutely positive Alan Wake 2 is going to be just off the rails, completely insane. If it's going to be like a mixture of the two, I would really like it if it sort of combined the worlds in a really sort of meaningful way. Ah! Dirty birds. Is crow music? Crow killing music. Ooh, stuff.
Oh,
and
great.
things.
Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah, saw this coming. This one will work. I'm guessing some birds are imminent. Where are yous? Ow! Hold that. Jeez, give me a chance. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So close. So close to making it. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, shnikes.
Shit.
No yellow paint. I'm gonna need a shoulder massage after this. Gosh, I'm just like tensed up for 2 hours. I'm glad this community appreciates puns. So many people turn their noses up at a good pun. Ah, it's all in good pun, right? I think as long as you're self-aware about puns and, you know, sort of use them somewhat ironically, they're legit. Back. Where's the other guy? Oh, matrixed him. Heavens to Betsy. Who is Betsy, by the way? Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Cauldron Lake. It all comes full circle. Rickety rope bridge, check. Come on. Come on, Alan Wake, you're better than this. Oh, jeez, are you kidding me? Hey. Let's just get off of that. Woohoo! Let's do this. What's up? I got my swag on. There are certainly lesser forms of comedy. No fences anywhere. How did this place ever open for visitors? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This whole town is just a lawsuit waiting to happen. Even without all the murders. Flare gun. Got 12 flare guns in my pocket. Just wants to axe you something, James. We're played Control, but you speak highly of it. It was good. I had no idea what was going on, but it was fun.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
The boss? I'm going to wear that sound out one of these days. Never. I will say this about Control. It was very memorable. There's no other game like Control. I think if I were interested, I would look into the story a little more just to learn more about it. But, you know, it was a fun game. It was weird in a good way. And it had a really cool climactic action scene near the end, which was really worth the whole thing, honestly. Oh, kick. You could just, like, pull yourself up it, you know. Oh, nice architecture here. Stairway to nothing. Ooh. You talk to me on TV, Tom. Tom. I miss you, Tom. It's Tom. This house is breathing. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Oh, geez, just got some goosey bumps. That's disturbing. That made me uncomfortable. That's the scariest moment in the game so far. I think like writing on walls suddenly revealed is pretty terrifying. I'm gonna file that away in case I ever make my own horror movie. That's a good one. Jeez. Flareon! Oh, I'm full of flares. This looks like the boss fight in Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2, I mean. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Back. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Back. Uh-oh. Ouch! Pretty expertly handled, if I do say so myself. Before the fight was finished, of course. Oh! Oh my gosh. I'm glad I had all those flares. What the deuce? I tried starting Control 3 times and never could get into it. That's fair. I mean, it's really weird. I wouldn't judge anybody for saying this is not for me. Because it's a very specific type of game. It doesn't really have mass appeal, I would think. Wish they had an FOV slider for PS5. That would be nice. I was confused all the way through the Control playthrough. Me too. But like once I could throw stuff with my mind, it was just like, I don't care. You can be in charge of whatever weird federal agency you want.
Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
A boat what? About 2 kilometers away? If they make a second one, it better just be called Controller. I agree. I very much agree. Jonathan Cease, what I've taken away from this game is that I need to find myself an extra strong torch and carry around a bunch of flares wherever I go. Exactly. That is exactly what you need to do. It has been.
これのスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
Thank you again, Jack Moore,
I was
Turbo 88,
close
Last
now.
Olympian, Never
I
Spot.
had to
Shush,
get
Alan.
there fast. I
Thank you,
dreaded
guys.
what I would find.
I'm still going to play. We're doing long streams in October, so I at least want to get to the end of this chapter. I was hoping to do 2 chapters per stream, but this one's already 2 hours.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
Say what? Was that necessary, Alan? So that flare lasts way longer than the ones I've been getting. I like balls. Balls are good. Thanks, Brett. That was a story fall. It was involuntary. Oh, well, look at that.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Let's keep going.
Haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously
Your
telling me
bullets
that
are giving
Ryder just took out
chase.
my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
Turning
But that was a
into?
lie.
What else could this be?
His wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The twoof.
Alan.
You can't handle the twoof.
Baby, it was just a nightmare.
It was just a nightmare, don't worry.
There you go, Alan.
Heart?
Ah!
I fell. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
Sedative?
The rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan.
Undifferentiated.
Go.
This is where the real Alan Wake starts.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
No manuscript pages? What the heck? I hate this chair.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Right.
Good evening, Alan. Are we
kill
feeling
you.
better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Pet gorilla.
Right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
He would
I
rip your arms
understand
off,
you're
you know.
confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my
This is
clinic and
hand
go
like
over
this.
everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes.
Why don't you
will do
come with
good.
me? Follow me outside. It's safe. Okay, Doc.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them
Corridor?
are here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
We used to dream of living in a corridor.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
What are we on the second floor? We need an elevator? This place definitely has an overlook hotel kind of vibe, doesn't it?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
Dead tired after that long journey to Falls Creek, or whatever this place is called. Spring Falls, or
And you couldn't face that.
Drowning
You're
Lakes.
Suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession
Bright
about
Falls.
light
I think it's
and
Bright
darkness,
Falls.
A feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you.
Shoot, I'd go crazy a little bit if they'd let me stay here for a while.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane
So much easier
supernatural
if you don't
conspiracy
resist me,
you've
Alan.
concocted in your mind? You're a
Stop
skeptic
squirming.
by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Can you walk faster or slower, please? Someone's going to get impaled on that sundial. Guaranteed. I'm calling it. Somebody's getting impaled on that. Look, they're going to come flying out of the big window right onto the sundial. Guaranteed. If not, I'm going to be disappointed. This game will get a 0 out of 10. That is happening.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
How
Well,
strange.
no matter. This way.
He's
Follow
got a
me.
really tiny roach in his fingers.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control.
Ah, this view.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult.
So
to
inspiring.
resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't,
Imagination.
why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world.
words
let him
echoed
go on.
madly inside my head.
But I
I dug my
can't do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
The journey towards recovery.
Let's go inside.
Hey, it's the gorilla. What's up, man? You could undo that button. You look kind of silly.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus
This guy's super
nature.
distracted.
It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
What's your name?
Scary, scary, scary.
My name's Couchy McGee, and I live in the couch.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson.
I don't want to run
Mr.
into you
Wake is
now.
Confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
Boo! Boo!
He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games. It's trash, of course. It does
Get him
involve some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Uh-huh.
No kidding.
He looks very receptive. Oh, there's always one of these, you know?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Yeah.
Been writing as a part of the
I'll go back to the room,
As soon as you
please.
feel up
Lock
to
the
it, you
door.
should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. This is so many exclamation points. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Oh, be patient! Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. We charge by the day. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy trademark and its sister method, the flow trademark, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. I am concerned. I am very concerned.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Night Springs,
There's
the
a
board
storm
game.
coming. Oh,
Hey, these
what
two.
a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face
Ah,
of the
he is
earth.
Thor. He's got a
And
hammer.
These two are
He was the one.
Anderson brothers,
Tor.
Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Huh?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
What happened to your nose?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah!
They're right about that.
Requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Where were you hiding it? It smells.
My head was...
You don't like the shiplap look, Brett? I bet the couch is his lover. So that's where Jesse went after Breaking Bad. It's trash, of course. Doctor with the burn. Couches can't consent. but also couches can't consent. Fun fact, the Shining novel is widely different from the movie. Yes, very different. I like them both a lot, but in very different
Zane
ways.
could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
A way with words.
Clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Just hearing noises in my room. No big deal. I have a feeling the lights are going to go out at this place and everybody's going to turn into monsters.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. Doc's got me looking.
Yeah, I see lights.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay. Now the QR code, that's nice.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Who was talking to me just
now? The white
now?
glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Be cool. Cool, bro? Let me just do the exact opposite right away.
Was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's my storm. I'm taking it. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
With all the wooden planks everywhere, how do they decide which is the boardroom? Oh, I wouldn't know. Ooh, page.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time.
Sister
He blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
I already
The
knew
markings
that.
on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and
Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you, looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in
Well, he is a man.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
This looks like some kind of indie rock album cover. They're all looking in different directions. People complain about movie games from Sony, but here you are just having to listen to a recording for exposition. Yeah.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man,
Let me get this thermos real quick.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Why are you in a storage closet, Barry?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is
I don't want to be in the room when you shoot him in the face.
Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Dark pact with the devil.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Ow. Okay, so not that way. Oh, it's the darkness coming to get me. Hey. Ah.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Light, huh? Ah, the generator from scene 37. Ah, it's the darkness. Oh, darn you, shelves. Okay. Oh. You gotta flare the bear. Flare the bear to get through there.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
That face was not okay. It was, I think the real darkness is in Alan all along. Oh, it's coming to murder me, I see. Ouch! This is bad. Killed by a chandelier. A sentient chandelier. Of all things. The uncanny valley is within, for sure. Ouch! Don't touch me. Shit. Come on, Alan, you got this. What am I supposed to do? There we go. Goodness. Gotta run from the decorations.
The gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Hedge maze.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al!
This is like every Stephen King novel put together. It's pretty great, honestly. They're here. Yeah, this is Poltergeist. I don't know if it's a Stephen King thing, but this is good stuff. Hedge maze. Those evil guys? The Evil Dead? Oh. I'm not trusting Neil. I do not trust Emil. So I don't know who that is.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I can't wait. Ah! Woo! And waggle me wig. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's the gorilla. I don't want any trouble. Ah, leave me alone. Wait for me, you dumb birds. I don't want what you're selling. Zap you. I can feel it vibrating whenever I zap one of them. Get away. Ow! Ah, you dirty birds. My thermos. Leave me alone. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Nasty case of Corvid going around. That's a good one. Little Corvid-19. Zero. Corvid-19. That's the joke of the day right there. It's so stupid. Yeah. They got guns just laying around in Washington State.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Shiver. More of this? Come on. Ah, yeah. Ow. Wow. Stop it. Leave me alone, you crazy rednecks. If I swing 50 times, I'm bound to hit on at least one good joke. Yeah. Your batting average isn't great, but, you know, all you need to do is hit one home run. Oh, wait. Where's my shotgun? Oh, that was almost dangerous. Cheeky little save point, isn't it? Oh, come on, I'm dodging this. Oh, are you kidding me? You alone, you jerks. Just random dodging. Just run, dude. You don't gotta be all weird about it. Oh, no! I hate when things come to life. Oh, you too. Just for good measure. I don't want to touch it. What was that? Had a little hiccup? Hold on. For every soundbite I get, I'm calling it a hit, so my average is probably around 270. That's probably about right. We have here. Emil made Tom do it. That's an email. Email made me do it. What's that mean? Ooh. I don't know why I came out here. Ah! What's up? Over here? Oh, I see it. Treasure for my pleasure. Ooh, lots of freebies. Yeesh. Lots of freebies and a thermos. Manuscript.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down. Give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
But what he did taste, he enjoyed greatly. What's up, Bear? What's up, Bear?
Ow! You're alive!
Oh, this one's locked too?
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slid it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Barry's gonna die, isn't he? Barry. If I survive this, I'm killing you. For real.
Hurry up, Barry.
Whoa, shoot. Shnikes. Oh! Dang it. Whoa, double dodge. All right, time to go. Whoa.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
You wouldn't fit in a tanning bed, Barry. All right. That worked out pretty well.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Speaking of rock and roll. I wonder if that was intentional on their part. It had to have been. Now who's the rock and rollers, huh? Yeah, I like my little office, Brett. Thank you for asking. But checkpoint. I thought this chapter was almost over.
Crash. Barry was nowhere
How many guns has he lost now?
Barry! Barry!
It's like Alan Barry survived the fall.
Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that. Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here. Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry. Yeah! Barry, are you all right? I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
If you get caught between a flare and someone from New York City. Get to the farm.
Just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it.
Are you kidding me?
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
What am I supposed to do about that, huh? Seriously. There's literally nothing I can do about this. You need to get the lead out, Alan. I know you can run faster than that. Now there's birds.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger.
You
He
bite
lost
your
the
teeth.
nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Settle, huh? Well, that's a shame. Take that, you doors. God. I jumped over it the first time. James, just waiting for the moment that the witnesses Barry's sweet, sweet death. Oh, yeah.
I could sense
cannot
the
wait.
movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Of course. You mean no weapon? I've got this. And no batteries. Well, we're going to be doing some dodging here. Oh, are you kidding me? How am I supposed to do this? How on earth? Dude can't even run properly. It does more harm than good, I think. I'm pretty sure they put that generator there just to tempt you into wasting time and getting a hatchet in the back.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Now, if this were Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, I could just jump off and take my little paraglider. I'd be there in a few seconds. And that'd be great. Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh, heavy duty. Slightly bigger.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
James looks away. Donk. Not a Doors fan? I mean, they're alright. At least this game spits out some helpful facts. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart. Since when do you get facts like that in a game? What? It's just the gate, folks. It's just the gate. Check.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free. It was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
You don't say. Whoa. Thought it was the manuscript page. No. This is bad. Maybe they'll get caught in some of these traps, huh? Why are you so slow? What's taking so long, buddy?
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
I like Tor and Odin.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Yeah. Well, I got that. That is clear to me. That's a bear trap. Another bear trap. I can't climb up that. Hey. Ouch! Stop that. Ah! Ah, stop it. Jeez. Get out of here. Oh, so close. No, you disappear. And it's time you disappear.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you?
Barry?
No, don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I don't think that's Barry. I think it's the drunk guy from the jail, right?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
Moonshine?
They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not
You guys don't have a liquor store? You gotta come out here for moonshine?
like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Sorry about that. I did in the future, apparently. Whoa.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
That's the problem with these old TVs. Sometimes they just start smoking on you. But it's a good thing you opted for the 10-year warranty there, isn't it? Alright. Well. Yeah, nothing doing with that. It happens to these old tube TVs. Oh, hey, buddy. What's your deal? Ow. Can you get out of my face? Ow. Oh, I still have a shotgun. What am I doing? What am I doing fooling with this nonsense?
Danny, huh?
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. I'm gonna take your truck,
Thorn
Dan.
was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Yeah.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment,
Probably
I felt
dead.
bad for doubting it.
We'll just assume that's the case.
I
Whoa!
knew this for myself. Barry was Barry.
This thing is splashy. This mud is nice and muddy. I saw that thermos. I'm not stopping for it. I do not care that much. Woohoo! Oh jeez. Rocks. That's fine. Oh wait, this is the way I came, right? So I guess I'm just gonna have to take it. It's fine. Oh, popped another one. Drift in this thing, huh? Ah, and I missed. Epic. Epic miss. It was crunchy. Still alive? He is. Hey, stop that. Whoa. Gonna stand there? I kind of feel bad now. I don't think he was actually a zombie. He was just an angry farmer. I gotta get out, don't I? That stinks. Oh yeah, that TV giving out. I may have to send her a little too hard there, bud. James, can you sing I don't know how to do it. Oh. Oh, it's another one of these. Hey! Oh. Hey! Stop it, you monstrosity. Alright. 3-hour shout out. Oh my gosh, it has been 3 hours. I'm finishing this chapter, y'all. But thank you again to everybody. You know who you are. You know your names. You play your games. Oh, I can tell this is gonna be good.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Nice.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
That was so underwhelming.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot!
Wow.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's
Ouch.
a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stacked! Oh! Al! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Please do. Hi. Oh, flashbangs. Of course. No! Let me pick it up. You jerks. Yeah! It's pretty sick. Hey! Oh, I'm getting murdered. Barry, what are you doing? He is absolutely worthless. Oh, pick up. Stop that! Oh. Heavy duty. Flare it! Band is pretty good. Stay in the light! I'm very much trying to do that. Ah! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This sucks. God. So help me if I have to hear Barry's stupid voice. Get out of my face. See, it's funny. I'm holding circle to pick up the pump action shotgun, and yet here I am, not holding it. What happened to dodging? I feel like I'm, you know, dodging a lot and not dodging anything at all. Oh my gosh. This type of thing drives me up the wall. Just pick up the shotgun. Hold down circle. Gosh, that takes a long time. Golly, and I'm half dead right out the gate. Just tell I'm irritated. gotta hold circle down so long for that to work.
Yes! Up! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Please, please, please!
Get out of here. Thunder and lightning. Oh, yes. It's left. Okay. I feel like I've got something of a handle on this. Dang. Hey. There we go. Golly. Just it loses all impact of the moment when you die like 4 times in a row and just totally ruins it.
That was awesome!
It would have been more
Bright
awesome.
Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Still, it was pretty cool. And yet, Barry's still alive. Yeah, Barry was over there in his cage, somehow not figuring out how lights work. If he survives to the end of this, he better die in the second game.
No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Children of the elder gods. Here we go. If I remember right, the song playing is Sam Lake's band. Ah, that's pretty cool.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll song all day long. I'm always intense and moody.
Man, I hate Barry.
You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
That's pretty cool.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Oh, Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig?
He's gonna talk through the whole episode, isn't he?
What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
And then it just turned off. Night Springs. Night Springs is the best.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
They became actual Vikings by writing songs about Vikings. It's pretty cool. If I had to pick, I'd say like Threshold Kids from Control more than Night Springs. Was it Threshold Kids? Threshold Kids was good.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
I might like Night Springs better. I don't know. They're both good. The Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. Ragnarok with a CK. That's pretty fun. Jeez. Ah, of course. Ah! Ah! Please don't cut me up. Ah, give me a chance. Give me a prayer. God. Jeez. Are these scripted dudes, or I guess I probably just shouldn't have to run past all of them. Okay, they are scripted. I see you over there. Yeah, I have to go this way. can't do my usual Dark Souls Sir Robin runaway. Ah, no, planting the crops. What are you doing, buddy?
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Fan of you. I could have used the hanging electricity, I suppose, to deal some damage. But who has time for that? How did he get over here so fast? Just ran like a big old chicken, didn't he? Why don't you come get shocked? There you go. Yeah. That's very satisfying. I like that. I like that very much. I need some bullets. I don't like the look of that truck. That thing either has a really messed up suspension or it's pure evil. Probably both. They got their funky tour bus. But I can't get in. Please tell me there's some ammo up here. Barry looks kind of like an ammo box. Maybe if I cut him open, I'll find something useful. White lightning.
Wow. Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going.
The door was
release a new
barred from the other
single.
side. I'd have to find another way. Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Yeah, just jump into the vat. Please don't drown in some weird Viking rockstar moonshine. Oh, thank goodness. Ammunition. Oh, jeez.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Peachy.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Pretty busy,
We've been
yeah.
real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We'll talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. Just saying we got, where the irons come from.
Oh, I'm full. As much as I love me some Pat Maine, I got some.
See the building that had
I got
to be
stuff
the
to do.
Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
They had the goods. I'm gonna have to fight this farm implement. Would stake my life on it. And I have not forgotten that nobody fell and died on this sundial, which was disappointing. I done did told you. Oh, what's up? Make a time too. Ah! There are 65 billion cows and pigs in the world. Really? Fascinating. Oh, open the silo door for Barry. Okay. I have to say, I think I like Alan Wake more than I liked Control. Just for the setting. And the story makes way more sense to me. As crazy as it is.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Heck.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
Oh.
It's pretty heavy.
Sorry. It's not the way I came, so.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Valhalla.
Come on,
Shall
one
we?
more gate. Let's go.
They have style. I'll give the Andersons that. That is a wicked house. I would not mind living in a house like that. That's pretty cool. What are your current thoughts on this versus Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil 7? Definitely like Alan Wake more than Control as well. It's hard to say.
Guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
I'd have to think about that. I like the exploration of Resident Evil games. You know, I like that you kind of got this persistent world that you kind of go back and forth and explore, and you sort of like peel back layers of the same place. Like if you're in a castle or, you know, a haunted house or whatever. This one's really linear,
I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
which, you know, I'm not totally against linear games or anything, but I do like that explorative element where you kind of, whoa.
Again,
Searching for
Alice's
things.
screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
This story is definitely more interesting, though. I think Resident Evil 8's story was just ridiculous and really one-dimensional. There wasn't much to it at all. It was just like, gotta get my daughter. They want her for her powerful abilities, but I want her because she's my daughter. And that was pretty much the extent of it.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
I'm the lady of the light.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
We'll stay here for the night and head back out
lots of
as
hours
soon
before
as
dawn.
it gets
Might as well
light.
get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
You're actively being hunted by phantoms. Let's not.
I'm sorry about that. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What?
His voice got really deeper when he's
What
drunk.
do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know.
I'm getting sleepy too, Brett. I'm hoping this is the end of the
It's gonna be
chapter.
okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Colin Farrell, what are you doing here? Too many screens full of numbers today. My brain is mush. Oh, I hear you, Brett. Take it easy. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Is this continuing?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
This is weird.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Alice! James, wouldn't you do the same thing for your kids?
I'd been easy prey.
I mean, yeah.
Look at the cabin.
Of course.
Is there someone in the window?
I do the same thing to my wife, too.
Alice?
Oh.
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Crazy old bat. He was coming from inside the house all along.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me. Made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
I wouldn't do all of this for James's kids, sorry. That's fine, Seraph. I would not expect you to.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
This whole thing could have been a cutscene.
Yes.
It didn't need to be some weird...
All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
What are you looking at?
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. but he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
All for naught. Just to drive off a cliff. How many cliffs has he driven off now? Like 3 or 4?
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault,
Here
and
we
you're gonna
go.
pay for it.
That's right. J.K. Rowling. You're the one that wrote it, Shakespeare. So I'm taking you to jail. Some other writer. Okay.
ブレンのスパンサーの提供でお送りしました。
That actually gave me a bit of a fright. Thanks again to Jack Moore, Turbo88, Last Limited, and Never Sprite, big sponsors. Thank you everybody for staying up late and experience this spookiness with me. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. I think this is one of those instances where the more I play, the better it gets, and the more I like it. So very cool. Brett Williams, I do it for one of James's kids. Just need to know which one is the favorite. Everyone enjoy the alarm tomorrow. Yeah, no kidding. So anyway, I'll be back Thursday. I think there's 2 more chapters. I'm going to try to finish it Thursday night. So brew some coffee. And yeah. Be prepared for the thrilling conclusion, hopefully, if I can stay awake. Anyway, you guys have an awesome night, and thank you again for staying with me on this one. It's I appreciate it a lot. I'll see you next time right here on Bye.